What is going on, guys? Kyle of Finance Bro here. Palantir continues to tank. Since the previous tech sell-off we saw just a couple of weeks ago, Palantir is just one tech stock that just cannot seem to bounce back. However, just this last Friday on April 9th, Palantir actually saw an upwards of 2% increase in stock price. Not a bad green day considering the amount of red days that Palantir has had recently. Now, what many retail investors seem to think, myself included, is that this is actually based off of a catalyst that will be coming up this week for Palantir. It's in my belief that this catalyst will bring a lot of attention and hype to the stock, and who knows what could happen with the stock price. In this video, we're going to go over what that catalyst is, how it could affect the stock price, and what you guys need to know about it. Before we get in this video, I just want to ask you guys to please hit the like and subscribe button as it helps the channel out immensely. Make sure to check out our WeBull link if you guys want to pick up some free stocks. It's literally free money, and WeBull is a great brokerage app. If you guys want to check out our course program as well, you guys can check that out. There's a lot of value in the 3 courses that we offer, and we really think that they're a great deal. But other than that, let's get right into this video. Alrighty, everyone, let's take a look at the catalyst that we have coming up for Palantir, as well as some of the information as far as the financials go with what's going on in the past week. So as you can see here, this was the one-day chart for basically last Friday, April 9th. As you can see, Palantir is up just a little over 2%, 2.69% to be exact, 63 cents on the day, up to $24.04, and a nice little run into after hours. Pretty consistent, not too, crazy, anything too volatile. As you can see here, the biggest jump that it made in the day was probably about around here, around 12 in the afternoon, give or take. And then at the beginning of the day, of course, at market open. If we look at the 5-day chart, Palantir was trending downward for quite some time. Tried to make a little recovery here on April 7th and just continue to go lower. And as you can see, right about here or there, give or take there, was kind of the bottom. And now we see a nice uptrend with Palantir. And Palantir has been doing these types of pullbacks and rise ups. Pretty much it's a very catalyst based stock. This is a stock that runs heavy off news and likes to, once something is coming up that's hyped, right, as you can see here, boom, 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 and kind of starts to sell off after that, kind of stagnates, kind of floats. Big hype for catalyst and goes back down, goes back up, goes back down. So that's the thing with Palantir. It's kind of choppy right now. There's a lot of turbulence as far as the stock price goes. But as you can see here, this could be, big emphasis on could be the start of the next, maybe a little run here. So let's get into what this catalyst is and how it could affect Palantir's price. So as you can see here, Palantir issues additional details about Industrial's capabilities to be shown at DoubleClick on Wednesday, April 14th of 2021. At the time of making this video and the time of posting it, this will be the coming week in April. That is a gnat in my face. Why is that there? Anyways, let's take a look at this article and see what they have. So Palantir Technologies today issued an additional details about the Palantir, that's basically the title. Palantir's customers in industrials span automotive, distribution, heavy manufacturing, chemicals, utilities, and others. These customers rely on Foundry to optimize operations and maintenance, forecast network health, and respond to unexpected events. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Palantir and a little bit about what they do and their system called Foundry, if you're wondering what that is referring to, Foundry is one of their data analytics softwares that they provide, and it's super good. Like it is crazy good at what it does. There's tons of companies that Palantir has contracts with for their Foundry system and a variety of their other software platforms. Foundry being the most widely known and heavily used one. One of the big partnerships that Palantir has actually is with PG, or I believe it's PG in California, I think, where they're doing electrical utilities and trying to make the grid safer to avoid California wildfires. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I'd look it up right now, but I don't want to ruin the screen recording. But I believe they have a lot of different contracts with different companies that are crucial to all kinds of different industries, chemical, utilities, and other, like they said in the article. So, at the first installment of Palantir's DoubleClick series, engineers will demo the latest capabilities that make this work possible. So, let's take a look here. Chained model simulations. Foundry harmonizes data models across all organizational domains, thereby establishing semantic links to between LOI time, or is that IOI time, series data and supporting metadata. This ontology can then be used to provide inputs to models which mirror an organization's real-world operations, which in turn output into the ontology. To understand the full impact of any decision, these models can be chained together in a digital twin that can be used at okay, so basically this is a big word salad. If you're not a data analytics person, or if you're not somebody who is really fired up by data analytics software terminology, especially with what's going on here, this is basically just explaining kind of what can and the details around what's going to be showcased, as well as just some overall details of how the system works. So as you can see here, it keeps going on. Unmatched range of analytical computations in order to overcome the usual trade-off between complex but slow queries and simple but fast queries on ontological. Okay, so basically this is just explaining, like I said before, the details. I mean, we can read through it if you guys feel like, you know what, let's actually, I'm not going to shortchange you guys. Let's read through it. Why not? Foundry's query optimizer rewrites analytical queries in order to push down operators towards the data, both in hot and cold storage. This means that queries execute with better performance and smaller resource footprint. Moreover, the optimizer is available for all queries which they are submitted through APIs from models or via graphical analysis applications in Foundry. This allows customers to interrogate up to many trillions of sensors readings in real time. Let's take a look here. Dynamic orchestration without trade-offs. Foundry serves all I/O. I don't know if that's an L or an I. I am so sorry if you are super into this stuff and you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is all very new to me. I really like Palantir and I like what they do fundamentally, but as far as familiarity with data science and data analytics software like this, I'm still learning. So forgive me if there's some things that I don't know, of course. But that's the whole process of learning and trading the stock market. You gotta learn before you really make big investments. And lucky for me, I don't have a very big position with Palantir right now, but I'm sure many of you out there do. And let me know if you do, because this was a stock that for a while I was kind of losing confidence in, but fundamentally this company still makes a lot of sense. Let's see here. Without incurring the cost to store everything in high performance storage, traditional time series systems force a trade-off between keeping data in optimized but expensive hot storage and offloading archived data to cheaper cold storage where it can be longer, where it can no longer be queried. Foundry's hot warm systems remove the trade-off by automatically hydrating Wow, there is some crazy detailed words used in some of this data science stuff. Using Foundry, customers have seen compression ratios as high. All right, so you know what? We're just gonna cut to the chase here. This is basically just kind of detailing what's going to happen and what they're going to explain at their DoubleClick event, right? Which is their big event coming up, Catalyst, coming up on April 14th. So this is just giving a detailed rundown of what's going on there. If you guys really want to get into it and understand a lot more about it, you can definitely check it out further. In addition to these capabilities, Palantir will highlight 2 new archetypes available on top of Foundry that make these capabilities available to industrial customers in a matter of clicks. That's good news, right? We love immediate access. We love instant access to whatever service or product, especially with Palantir, what they're providing, right? We love the fact that this isn't going to take years to implement. This is going to be instant, right? In the snap of a finger, right? So let's see, Founder's quality archetype enables customers to quickly identify emerging issues, accelerate root cause analysis, manage predictive maintenance, decrease warranty costs while increasing recall accuracy, and digitally stimulate changes such as swapping raw materials or increasing throughput before committing to costly production or supply chain changes. So this is good news. We like to see it. We like to see it with quality concerns. Supply chain archetype enables customers to forecast network health, generate early warning alerts for potential issues, algorithmically compare and optimize supply chain scenarios, respond to ongoing shocks, and monitor key KPIs such as cost, on-time performance, and CO2 emissions. So this is all great, right? This is all great for maximizing efficiency and effectiveness in not just supply chains, but in quality, which are all just super key components to a successful business, especially one that's running very large operations. And most companies are very concerned with their quality management systems and their supply chain systems. So this is great news that they have a software system like Foundry that can really be implemented into this type of thing and really change the game for a lot of these companies. So let's continue. Palantir software is used by customers across 40 industries nationwide. DoubleClick is Palantir's series of software demo events that showcase how the company's platforms are used across these industries, and customers advance their registration is required, so you can attend if you'd like, if that's something that's interesting in you. You know, if that's something that you guys find interesting, you guys can check here for looking. All right, so that's pretty much the article in whole. So basically the big takeaway here, double-click event, April 14th, 2021, coming up on Wednesday. So check it, you know, keep your calendars watched, especially for holding Palantir shares, because this obviously is a catalyst. I would think this is a decent sized catalyst that will be coming up very soon. So let's get into just a little bit about my own personal thoughts about this company, and then we can wrap this video up. So as far as Palantir goes, I actually was previously a Palantir bear. I was not super confident in Palantir as a company, as just continued to I mean, fundamentally the company still made sense, but the stock price just continued to not. And unfortunately, I for a while there, for the last part of 2020 and the early part of 2021, I was a very irrational investor. I had money in plays, especially like Palantir, and despite the fact that everything still fundamentally made sense about Palantir, you know, I was down, I think, $30, you know, on some of the shares that I was holding, and I could not rationalize holding them anymore for some reason. I just could not wrap my brain around it. And I know paper hands, like I feel stupid for selling at a loss to begin with and not holding. But I think now, you know, after this huge tech sell-off, Palantir's kind of fallen down. A lot of investors who really believe in this company, ARK Invest, of course, included, have bought the dip on this company because they fundamentally believe in it, right? And the fundamentals as far as this company goes, it's not like it's not growing, right? We're seeing new contracts being signed almost every single month, you know, an expansion of all the customers that Palantir is continuing to acquire over and over again. So this is once again one of those stocks where patience really wins out, it seems. You know, it seems like patience is the key with this stock. You really have to believe and have high conviction in this play. For me, I didn't do enough research and I didn't have a lot of conviction in it because of that. Now that I have more research done on this stock and I'm more aware of how the company's operating on a day-to-day basis, and as far as the deals that it's making with different customers and clients, I'm a lot more bullish on it now, and I might look for an entry point sometime soon, especially with this catalyst coming up. It might be a nice you know, play for myself to look at. So we will have to see with that. I'm definitely a lot more bullish on Palantir than I was before. You guys can, you know, I'm sure, lambaste me in the comments whether or not, you know, I'm stupid, right, for selling Palantir at a loss, and oh, you don't believe. I get it, guys. Really, I do. We all make mistakes as investors, right? But anyways, I like Palantir as a company. I still think fundamentally they make a lot of sense. And I'm looking forward to this Wednesday to see what happens with the price. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are holding Palantir, if you guys are planning on trading for this coming Wednesday to see if this catalyst really pulls through. And let me know what you guys think about Palantir and any stock that we talk about in general in the comments below. We'd love to read your guys' suggestions. And yeah, good luck out there, guys. We'll see you guys on Wednesday or whenever this catalyst goes through. And other than that, guys, that's all we have for you guys today. If I've earned your thumbs up, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn the notifications on so you never miss new videos like this. If you guys want to check out our WeBull link, if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull, it's linked down below. It's a great brokerage app and we personally use it ourselves. If you guys want to check out our course program and get access to 3 amazing courses that have a ton of value in them, go check that out as well. And you can also check out our channel membership if you guys are interested in supporting us. But other than that, guys, that's all we have for you guys today. I'm Kyle of Finance Bro. Take it easy.